Good day, this is Teacher Ian, and this is Science for Grade 4. Before we start, let's have our vocabularies. Please read and repeat after me. Number 1. Life cycle. Life cycle. Life cycle. Spell life cycle. L-I-F-E, life. C-Y-C-L-E, cycle. Life cycle. Number 2. Sensitive. 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 Spell sensitive. S-E-N-S-I-T-I-V-E, sensitive. Number 3. Primary. 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 Spell primary. P-R-I-M-A-R-Y, primary. Our lesson for today is all about life cycle of flowering plants, and our lives depend on plants. This is the plant life cycle. But what is a plant life cycle? Plants have life cycle just like humans and other animals. The life cycle of a plant describes the different stages of the plant, from the beginning of its life until the end, which is from seed to mature plant. However, not all plants produce seed. Some plants, such as fern or mosses, produce different kinds of cells called spores. These plants does not produce seeds. The plant starts life as a seed, which germinates and grows into a plant. The mature plant produces flowers, which are fertilized and produce seeds in a fruit or seed pod. The plant eventually dies, leaving seeds which germinate to produce new plants. Or in other cases, the plants will bear fruit, then the seed will come off the fruit and it will go back to another cycle. The plant cycle starts with a seed. From the outside, seeds are protected by a tough layer called outer coat. But inside every seed, there is a tiny baby plant known as an embryo. The embryo has a root, shoot, as well as the first true leaves. Seeds wait to germinate until 3 needs are met: water, temperature, and a good location, such as soil. The next stage is germination. Did you know before a seed germinates, it is a dormant? Or it means a live but inactive. For germination, seeds need a suitable condition like water, correct temperature, and right location, such as soil. When the proper conditions are met for the seed, it will begin to sprout. The first root begins to grow downward. There are few tiny hairs on the roots, which absorbs water and minerals from the soil. The process of the sprouting of seed, usually after a period of democracy, is called germination. The next step is seedling. a very young plant that grows after germination. It starts growing towards the sunlight. Plants need sunlight, nutrients, water, and air to survive and grow. Photosynthesis helps the seedling grow into a mature plant. When a plant becomes mature, it started to grow flower. In a flowering plant, the flowers produce seeds. A mature plant has leaves, roots, stem, flower, and fruits. Flowers are the reproductive part of a plant. It makes seeds, which in turn make new plants. There are different parts of a flower, such as petals, sepals, stamen, and pistil, just like we had in our previous lessons. Pollination plays a very important role in the plant's life cycle. Flowers use pollen to make seeds through a process called pollination. Pollination is transferred by different pollinators, such as birds, butterflies, insects, bees, or even wind. When a butterfly or other insect lands on a flower, dust of pollen sticks to its legs. As the butterfly flies to the next plant, it transfers the pollen to the pistil. So when the pollen moves from the stamen to the pistil, it is called pollination. And once pollination takes place, the seed starts to grow. Finally, seeds get dispersed or scattered away to new places, and the plant life cycle starts again. Seeds can get spread by animals, wind, and water. There are also other amazing plants that has amazing features. We have what we call the sensitive plants. The Mimosa pudica protect themselves after being touched by folding their leaves all together. We also have the cactus or the cacti. They shed their leaves so that they do not have to give off water. Instead, they grow thorns to protect their stems, which are for the storage of water. And also, we have the Venus flytraps and pitcher plants. They eat and absorb nutrients from insects, as well as carry out photosynthesis. For our activity, on a one clean bond paper, draw and label the life cycle of a flowering plant. As always, don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, and observe social distancing. Stay at home. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.